Let us first introduce it in this fashion. Why am I doing this today or tonight? Why do we discuss these issues? Ever since, lectures were actually nice and subtle. We were discussing music and we were discussing, other things. Everybody was happy. And as soon as we started dealing with issues that wind up conflicting with other Muslims on the scene, I know from the comments I receive on the YouTube videos and the emails that people start sending me, now it's starting to create some talk. And defend, the defensive team or the defense of these various du'at, which we have mentioned, in order to warn the Muslims. Some people think it's fun. Like I go look for people and try to mention their names and say, brother, from my understanding of the deen, this is what I get in emails. From my understanding of the deen, that you don't mention people, you only mention the errors that the people have. Well, your understanding of the deen is not sound. Your understanding of the deen is not sound. The whole science of jarh and ta'deel, the whole science of hadith, is based on labeling people. This man, they call him kadhab, mudallis. He's a liar. He would forge narrations. How do you think we know hadith is da'if or sahih or otherwise? It is through the science of hadith, which had men dedicated to actually labeling and identifying who is sound and who is not. Why am I saying this? There are times where you need to mention the people in order for the Muslims to know. Only to warn the Muslims, not for fun. Otherwise it's backbiting, it's haram. If I mention someone's name without the intent that the people, the Muslims, are warned from this person and his deviance, then I am sinful. And it is impossible that I will come give a lecture, teaching the people to be good, and then I go against it myself, unless I do it by mistake. But I say to them again, open the book of Imam Nawari, which everyone knows, open the chapter of backbiting, and read the 6 exceptions. One of them is when you have to warn the Muslims against danger, individuals and concepts. So if I don't say Hamza Yusuf, I just speak about Sufis, and in one of the lectures he denied being a Sufi, but you'd go to his website and it's all Sufi. What will happen to the people? They'll continue to listen to this individual without knowing that they're listening to someone who's a Sufi. And the list goes on and on and on. So the names are being mentioned in order for the Muslims who watch this to be notified. Be careful of these individuals. As soon as they retract their statements and go back to the Sunnah, we will put them on my bald head. I'll put them right here. And I will praise them and speak good of them and make everyone know and go listen and learn from them. No problem. We don't have enmity against the individuals. We have enmity against the propagation and the religion which they are bringing to the people, not the one that we know from the Quran and the Sunnah. Until they change their ways, we will not change our way. Let it be known. If those who don't like it, then we will deal with it on the Day of Judgment before Allah. But until then, we know from the history of the Sahaba and the Tabi'een that warning Muslims against deviant individuals is nothing new to the deen. But it is done according to necessity. So,